Awesome Cousin Films presents Portal Stories Survival Test, an Awesome Cousin Films original story based off Valve's Portal series. This audiobook was made for relaxation and ASMR. Suggestive language is heard throughout the audio. Viewer discretion is advised. Chapter 6, Imprisonment. The scene starts off after the shocking events of Chapter 5, starting off with Eve laying on the ground after her and Ben fell down 4,750 meters below the surface. Eve wakes up and her exoskeleton glitches.
What happened? Ben? 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 Where are we?
She turns around and sees Ben unconscious and his leg is dislocated.
Ben! I can't use my powers. I need to save Ben.
She struggles to walk. She grabs Ben and drags him to a safer area.
Come on. Ben? Wake up! Please wake up!
There's no response.
Okay. Don't worry, Ben. I'm here to assist you. Please, so weird. Come on, where is it?
Eve takes out the AMD 3100 and tacrolimus.
Yes! Okay, this might hurt, Ben. Oh, please, you fell 4,750 meters down to the ground, and your leg is dislocated.
She injects the wound healing medicine inside Ben.
Okay, the wound medicine is done. Now for the head injury.
Ben's head is bleeding. Eve takes out the hydrogen peroxide and uses a gauze pad to dab the injury so it doesn't get infected.
Sorry, Ben. I have to disinfect the wound.
She wraps a compression bandage around his head to cover the wound.
Okay, now for the leg.
She gets ready to relocate his leg back into place.
Forgive me, Ben. This will hurt a lot. I'm sorry.
Ah! Where are you, Cave? Why did you do this to me?
Ben,
Eve? Where are we?
we're below the surface. 4,750 meters down to be exact.
Yeah, no shit! Where's the portal gun? Ben struggles to walk.
Ben!
Why does my leg hurt?
The impact of the fall dislocated your leg. I had to fix it.
Great, this is just great. First, my parents lied to me. Then my grandfather turned out to be the terrorist droid that tried to kill us. Then I break my leg. And then we end up near the Earth's core?
I know all of this seems bad, but we'll find a way back up to the surface and confront Cave Johnson ourselves.
Yeah, if we'll find a way. God damn it! Why is this happening? Why is my life full of lies?
I don't know, Ben, but can we focus on getting out of here first?
What if we don't find a way out? I'll rot to death and you'll run out of battery. We'll both die here.
Don't talk like that, Ben. We will find a way back up to the top.
Whatever. Eve looks worried as Ben walks past her. They walk through old debris. The scene changes to them walking on a pillar that has fallen over towards warning signs.
Why does this place feel familiar?
I don't know. Maybe it's because you were built here?
Was that sarcasm, Ben?
I don't know. Maybe.
Ben, what's bothering you so much?
Weren't you not paying attention? Hal is my grandfather. He faked his own death just so he can continue his work. He abandoned his family. He captured his own daughter. And big surprise, it turns out that my own mother is Shell, the silent test subject who, apparently, isn't silent at all.
Please calm down. This will all be over soon, and you can fix things up with your parents.
Why should I fix things up with them when they have lied to me ever since I was born?
They're just trying to protect you.
From what? The man who abandoned his loved ones just for the sake of science? It's all bullshit.
I know what it feels like to feel abandoned.
No, you don't. You can't understand how I feel.
I feel the same way, Ben. I know how it feels to be lied to.
How would you know? You're not even human! Eve looks hurt and shocked.
Wow. Let me ask you something. You want to know who taught me how to be human?
Who?
You did!
She storms past Ben. Eve, wait. I didn't mean it. I'm sorry.
You said that I am human! You said those words to me! You showed me how to be human!
Eve, I'm just...
What? Upset that your family lied to you? My family shut me down and abandoned me here to rot and rust. So I know exactly how you feel, Benjamin Johnson.
Eve, wait.
I even told you about Cave Johnson, and you denied me.
I was just trying to...
We've answered one question, and now we have to answer another. Who my creators were. And now you're focusing on the fact that your grandpa is the robot that is trying to kill us.
What are you trying to say?
I'm saying that we're the same!
You're exactly right, Eve. We are the same. We've been lied to, and we're trying to find answers to our own origins. I know what I said was just an anger reaction, but I have no right to take my rage out on you. The one person that helped me so much and kept me alive this whole time. I'm so sorry, Eve. Please don't take my comments seriously. You are just as human as me. I'm sure of that.
Thank you, Ben. I accept your apology. What we need to focus on is finding out where we are.
There's a metal door up ahead, but it's blocked off.
I think I can try to get it off.
Eve tries to use her powers. Are you okay?
The impact of the fall damaged me. I'm unable to use my powers.
Try not to use your powers for now. The door is blocked off, but I'm unable to get a clear shot inside that room. We need to find another way around. Ben looks up and sees a walkway. He shoots a portal there and one next to him and Eve. This way, come on. They walk through the portal up to the walkway. They walk down some stairs leading to a dead end. Dead end. What now?
Oh, shoot a portal down there.
Ben shoots a portal down to a wall below the walkway. They walk through and end up back on the ground. Good job for finding another way through.
Thanks. Now where to next?
I think we can find our way out down there. Ben points to another trail. They walk down the dark path onto another walkway.
So, Ben, what are we going to do when we get back up to Cave and the others?
I'm going to make my grandfather pay for his sins.
You're going to what?
I know I've mentioned this before, but my grandfather abandoned his own family. He captured his own daughter and made her a test subject. My own mother is that test subject. I know that I'm Cave Johnson's grandson, but I never thought that he would turn out to be an absolute moron.
At least you were born with masterful fighting skills and expert acrobatics, right?
Well, no. I had to train to acquire those types of skills. Same thing with sharpshooting.
You do have some experience with long-range weaponry. That explains why you're so precise with the device.
I guess so.
We will win in the end, Ben. I promise you that.
I hope so. Now that we've answered my question, it's time to find the answer to yours, Eve, about your creators.
Yes. Maybe we can find the answer down here.
That might be the case, but we don't know where we are. Let's see. We are still in Aperture Science, but 4,750 meters down below the facility. Let's keep walking and find out what this place is and why it's inside Aperture.
My sensors are damaged, so I might not be much help from here on out.
It's okay, Eve. You're already a huge help. They walk down the walkway and enter a huge dark area. Eve sees a lever.
I'm going to pull this lever to see what happens.
Go for it. Eve pulls the lever, the lights flash on. Ben and Eve see 2 control rooms and a giant vault. Whoa!
That's a big vault.
Yeah, no kidding. Now we need to find a way to open it. I got it. I've seen something like this in movies. Two people either push a button or turn keys at the same time in order to unlock or open something. Maybe those control rooms have a button we can press. Ben and Eve enter one of the control rooms. They see a red button.
Press the button and see what happens.
Ben pushes the button. A 3-second timer goes off. Huh. There must be another button in that other control room across from us. I have an idea. Ben shoots a portal to the other side. Eve, go to the other side, and when I tell you to do so, we'll both press the buttons at the same time.
Sounds good.
Eve jumps through the portal to the other control room. Ready?
Ready?
Okay, on 3. 1, 2, 3.
What's happening?
I don't know. I think we opened the vault. The alarm shuts off and the lights come on, revealing a single human-sized door. They both walk up to the door.
This isn't what I was expecting.
Yeah, me neither. Why would this be hiding behind a giant vault? Eve opens the door and they enter a huge area flooded with water and debris.
I guess this is what really was behind that vault.
Oh my god, what is all this? They walk across a walkway.
Were these all failed tests?
I'm not sure. I honestly didn't even know that this place existed. Somehow this place feels familiar to me.
Familiar how?
I don't know. It's like one of those feelings that you've been to a certain place before, but you don't remember it at all.
I don't know if I felt that before, but I get what you're talking about.
They both walk up some stairs, and Eve approaches a broken metal door. Ben walks down to see a broken Aperture Science sign. I know this is still Aperture, but why was this abandoned for so long? Eve blasts down the broken door with her powers. Eve, I told you not to use your powers until we get them fixed.
I know, but at least I blasted the door down.
I guess so. I could have easily teleported us through the door without you hurting yourself.
Like I said, I'm here to assist the weak and helpless.
I know, but let me assist you. They both walk through the door and they see a lever connected to a door. Here, I got it. Ben pulls the lever and the door opens. They enter a dark room with a big sign that says Aperture Science Innovators.
Aperture Science Innovators? Was that the original name?
Original? Oh my god. I know where we are. Cave Johnson's voice is heard.
Welcome, gentlemen, to Aperture Science. Astronauts, war heroes, Olympians, you're here because we want the best. And you are it. So, who is ready to make some science?
I am.
Now, you already met one another on the limo ride over, so let me introduce myself. I'm Cave Johnson. I own the place. That eager voice you heard is the lovely Carolyn, my assistant. Rest assured, she has transferred your honorarium to the charitable organization of your choice. Isn't that right, Carolyn?
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson.
She's the backbone of this facility. Pretty as a postcard, too. Sorry, fellas. She's married. To science.
What is this place?
This is where it all began. This is Old Aperture.
Old Aperture?
Aperture Science first operated in the 1950s and then lasted until the early 2000s or the 1980s. This place must be the ruins of the 50s Aperture Science.
So if this is Old Aperture, why is it buried underground?
I guess it's because they've built more additions to it over time. The latest design is all the way back up at the surface.
Are there any other designs other than this one?
I guess Aperture changed throughout the 60s, 70s, and 80s until it's shut down since then.
So we have to go through each era of Aperture to get back to Cave and the others?
That's most likely the solution. Once we get back up there, we'll be up for the final round. Eve and Ben see a door, but the staircase is broken.
The exit is up there. But we need to get up there somehow.
I don't see any portal panels up near that door. He looks up and sees a wall where he can place portals. How would you like to jump again?
Again?
They walk up on a metal support beam.
I'm not so sure about this, Ben.
All we have to do is fly straight through the Aperture logo and we'll reach the door. Ben shoots a portal on a sloped pillar. We can jump together on this one. Eve holds on to Ben. They jump. Whoa! They fly through the logo and land on the ground. Ben crashes into a wall. Ah! Ow!
Are you okay?
I'm fine, Eve. Nothing better than crashing into a wall. Not the first time. They walk through the door into an old waiting room with offices. Cave Johnson's voice is heard again.
There's 1,000 tests performed every day here in our enrichment spheres. I can't personally oversee every one of them, so these pre-recorded messages will cover any questions you might have and respond to any incidents that may occur in the course of your science adventure. Your test assignment will vary depending on the manner in which you have bent the world to your will. Those of you helping us test the repulsion gel today, just
Repulsion
follow the
gel?
line on the floor. Those of you who volunteered to be injected with praying mantis DNA, I've got some good news and some bad news. Bad news is we're postponing those tests indefinitely. Good news is we've got a much better test for you. Fighting an army of mantis men. Pick up a rifle and follow the yellow line. You'll know when the test starts.
Praying mantis DNA? That makes no sense.
Forget about that. He said something about repulsion gel.
What's repulsion gel?
From what I can remember, there are 3 types of gels. There's repulsion, where it can make you bounce higher. Propulsion, where it can make you slide and run faster. And there's conversion gel, where it can make any surface portal compatible.
The conversion gel sounds useful.
Yes. Let's say that you make a panel float with conversion gel on it. I can place a portal on it and teleport anywhere I want to.
That could be useful to fight against Cave.
Now that I think about it, that could be good to fight against him. Awesome idea, Eve. They walk and they stumble upon a tall elevator. That's a tall elevator.
Yes, we might as well go up and see what's up there.
They walk inside the elevator and press the button. The lift goes up.
I can't believe all of this was just abandoned here. Here to rust.
It's terrible. Some of Cave Johnson's creations live down here, including the repulsion gel.
So, if I'm recalling this correctly, which I know you just said it, repulsion gel makes you bounce, propulsion gel makes you slide, and conversion gel makes any wall into a portal surface?
You're exactly right, Eve. All 3 of these gels could be key to defeating my grandfather.
We will win in the end, Ben. I promise you that.
I hope so. Now that I've pissed him off by calling him a moron and saying that he betrayed his family, which he did.
Cave may have powers which allow him to control the facility, but we can use his old creations against him.
What do you mean?
Out of all the test chambers we've solved, we have never seen a single drop of the 3 gels. Cave might have forgotten about this place.
And that means we can use the gels to our advantage.
Exactly.
They reach the top. The lift stops moving. Okay, now that we are up here, let's find a way past it. They walk around the elevator shaft and find a walkway to walk across. See anything?
Nope, just a dead end.
Ben looks ahead and sees a sloped wall facing towards an exit door. He then turns around and goes down the stairs and looks down at the bottom of the elevator shaft. This may not be a dead end after all.
What?
Ben runs back up the stairs to Eve. Do you see that wall over there? It's facing that exit door across from there. Then I saw a portal panel down at the bottom of the elevator shaft.
Oh, wait. You're suggesting we both jump down the elevator shaft and launch ourselves across the entire room to reach that door?
Yes.
Forgive me, Ben, but after that huge fall, I'm starting to wonder if this will be safe or not.
The structure of the shaft is narrow enough for us to fall straight through the portal without fail. It's okay, Eve. I understand if you're afraid of heights.
I'm not afraid, just being cautious.
Okay. They approach the ledge of the elevator shaft. Okay, I've already placed a portal on that sloped wall. Ben shoots the other portal at the bottom of the shaft. And now I've placed a portal at the bottom. Ready? Eve holds on to Ben tight. I'll take that as a yes. On 3 again. 1, 2, screw it. Jump!
Ben, your leg, it's still injured.
I'm okay, Eve. It may hurt like hell, but I'll push through it. They walk through the door into the pump station Alpha.
I guess this is the place that operates the gel?
I guess so. Let's take a look at that control room. They enter the control room. This is where they control and monitor the pressure of the repulsion gel. Eve sees a lever labeled Gel Pressure Control.
There's a lever here.
What for?
Maybe repulsion gel?
Pull it. Eve pushes down the lever, activating the repulsion gel. I guess that means that the repulsion gel is activated. They teleport themselves above the generator. Cave Johnson's voice is heard once again.
They say great science is built on the shoulders of giants. Not here. At Aperture, we do all our science from scratch. No hand-holding.
From scratch? No shit. They carefully walk down the pipeline towards an elevator. They walk inside and they go up. The scene changes to the inside of a testing sphere. Lights flash on.
Wow, that's bright.
Looks like we got some old-fashioned test chambers to solve.
All right, let's get started. This first test involves something the lab boys call repulsion gel. You're not part of the control group, by the way. You get the gel. Last poor son of a gun got blue paint. All joking aside, that did happen. Broke every bone in his legs. Tragic, but informative. Or so I'm told.
So we need to use the repulsion gel in order to solve the test?
That's what it sounds like. They enter the chamber and see repulsion gel splattered all over the floor. This requires us to jump across the room, once across here to reach the upper platform, and then again to reach the exit.
We also have to grab a cube from that dispenser. Also, your leg is in high levels of pain. I feel like I need to be the one that takes over this time.
What do you mean?
You know, ever since we've met, I've never touched the portal gun.
Well, be my guest. Ben gives Eve the portal gun.
Wow. This feels a lot different than using my powers.
Just aim where you want to shoot the portal, and Eve shoots a portal across from her. Looks like you've got it down.
I know what to do. I've learned it from you.
Eve jumps down, and the repulsion gel bounces her to the other side.
Whoa, that felt weird.
You okay?
I am. It just feels weird jumping on repulsion gel. Might as well get used to it.
Eve shoots a portal to an upper platform. She sees a storage button.
If the button to open the door is here, where's the cube?
She sees the button across from her.
Oh, okay.
She jumps down and bounces up to the next platform. She presses the button and the cube drops from the ceiling and bounces towards Ben. I'll carry this cube over to the button.
Allow me to assist.
Eve shoots a portal next to Ben. Ben is teleported towards the storage button. He places the cube onto the button, and the door opens.
Are you sure you can make this jump?
I think the impact of the repulsion gel won't hurt my leg as much.
Okay.
Ben jumps down, and the repulsion gel bounces him up to Eve. Whoa, you're right, that does feel weird. But we're going to have to get used to it if we're going to defeat my grandfather.
You're right.
They exit the test chamber. The scene changes to the next test. Okay, let's try and figure this out. There is a moving lift that leads to a storage cube. Then there's 2 panels that need to be opened. I'll take care of the cube. Eve hands Ben the portal gun, and he teleports himself to the lift. He then grabs the cube and goes back to the button. A panel opens from above. That's one thing down.
I'll take care of the next cube.
How do you know there's a second one?
I scanned the area.
Eve, I told you not to use your powers. The fall damaged your abilities. Let's take turns using the portal gun, and once we find a safe spot, I'll fix you up.
I apologize, Ben. I'm just trying to help you.
I know you are, but you need to take it easy before you really hurt yourself. Ben hands Eve the portal gun. She jumps down through the portal and bounces to the next area. There's repulsion gel on the walls, and the cube is on the other side. Are you okay? What's wrong?
There's repulsion gel on the walls.
Jump on each wall. Do some wall jumps. You do know how to switch to the anti-gravity setting on the portal gun, right?
I've seen you do it, so yes.
Eve runs and jumps on the wall. She wall jumps her way to the cube.
Okay, now for the cube.
She picks up the cube with the anti-gravity function.
This feels completely different than using my abilities.
She jumps back with the cube and places the cube onto the button, and the second panel opens.
Ben, make your way over to the exit.
Ben jumps through the portal and bounces to the exit. Eve follows from behind, and they exit the chamber. The scene changes to the next test.
Glad we made it here.
Yes, even though we had to get up those walls because the walkway was destroyed. They both look around and no repulsion gel is to be seen. Where's the repulsion gel? Ben sees an orange X painted on the floor. He shoots a portal onto the X. He then sees a button next to the portal. I wonder if this dispenses the gel.
Hey, can you shoot a portal in front of that upper platform? I may have an idea.
Okay. He shoots a portal behind Eve facing the upper platform. Ben then presses the button and a huge blob of repulsion gel falls from the tube. Oh shit! Ben runs to Eve quickly. Eve, watch out! Ben pushes Eve out of the way as they both dodge the repulsion gel.
What did you do that for?
I just remembered from my research, we can't get covered in any of the gels. They do not like the human skeleton.
But I don't have a human skeleton.
I'm afraid it doesn't matter either way. We have to avoid getting covered by the gels at all times.
Okay, I understand. Now please get off me. It's starting to get weird.
Ben gets off Eve. Oh, sorry. They see the repulsion gel being splattered on the wall and floor.
We might need those falling blobs of repulsion gel to complete the test. Can you go up there and see what we can work with?
Sure. Ben jumps his way onto the upper platform. He sees an emancipation grill blocking his path. Looks like I'm going to need more repulsion gel. He shoots a portal next to him. A blob of gel is launched into the air. He gets rid of the portal and backs away. The gel hits the floor. Ben then jumps his way through the emancipation grill. He sees a sloped panel.
Well, do you see anything?
Let me bring you up so you can see. Ben teleports Eve up to where he is. She stands next to him. The gel won't disappear if it flies through the emancipation grill.
So we'll jump down and fly across the room. Then the repulsion gel will bounce us to the exit.
Ben shoots a portal back to the orange X and shoots a portal onto the sloped panel. A blob of repulsion gel flies across the room onto another platform towards the exit. Out of all the jumping we did, we still have to jump.
I feel like this is more like a leap of faith or something.
Ben shoots a portal on the lower platform beneath them. On 3 again. 1, 2...
Enough counting, let's just jump!
Eve grabs Ben's hand and she jumps while pulling him. Wait! Whoa! They fly and bounce across the room towards the exit. They land safely. Eve! We didn't go on 3!
The counting is getting annoying anyway. We have to take chances whenever we can.
Fine. They walk to the elevator. The scene changes to the next test. Eve sees a clear substance coming out of another tube.
Hey Ben, you didn't tell me that there was a clear gel.
That's because there isn't a clear gel. That's just water.
Oh, my bad.
Ben sees a button on the wall. He approaches the button. Hey Eve, do you think you can reach that button?
I can try.
Ben steps aside, and Eve runs and jumps high enough to press the button. Once she presses the button, the water stops flowing, repulsion gel is dispensed, and a timer goes off. The water will wash off the repulsion gel once the timer stops. We have to hurry. Ben quickly shoots 2 portals for the repulsion gel to fly through, and land near the upper platform. Let's run! Ben and Eve quickly walk onto the gel and jump onto the upper platform. The timer stops and the water continues to flow. They walk into the second part of the chamber. Cave Johnson's voice is heard again.
All right, this next test may involve trace amounts of time travel. So, word of advice, if you meet yourself on the testing track, don't make eye contact. Lab boys tell me that'll wipe out time. Entirely. Forward and backward. So, do both of yourselves a favor and just let that handsome devil go about his business.
Time travel? That sounds crazy. I usually see stuff like that in movies.
I don't know, Ben. Does teleportation sound like something you see in movies?
Okay, you have a point there. Now, this looks quite tricky. There's the repulsion gel, but the exit is in the opposite direction. How can we do this?
You told me to wall jump a few chambers back. Maybe this involves the same thing.
You may be right about that, Eve. Let's find out. Ben shoots a portal below the repulsion gel and another on a sloped panel. Repulsion gel is splattered onto the wall.
That's it! The repulsion gel can bounce us backwards towards the exit.
Let's try it out. Ben shoots a portal up to the metal beam. They teleport themselves up to the beam. Ben then shoots a portal down beneath them and another onto the sloped panel. So, on 3?
Nope.
They both jump through the portal. They hit the repulsion gel, bouncing them backwards through the emancipation grill.
Well, my plan worked.
It sure did. Now, where do we go from here?
I don't see the elevator anywhere.
They get up and walk up some stairs. They see another walkway from far away, but they have no access to it.
Is there any way we can both get up there?
Ben walks onto another walkway. He looks down to the previous test chamber. He shoots a portal beneath the repulsion gel. If you look up ahead, there's another portal panel that's facing that sloped pillar. We just need to cover it with a repulsion gel and we can bounce our way up there. Besides, that walkway leads to the next test. Ben shoots the second portal on the portal panel. The repulsion gel covers the slope, giving Ben and Eve a shortcut. Ben then shoots a portal down to a lower platform. Ready?
Always.
They both jump down and they bounce off the slope and land back first to the wall. Well, that could have gone better.
Yep, that could have.
The scene changes to the next chamber. They see a storage cube stuck inside a glass box. So we have to use repulsion gel and water again, but how do we get that cube out of that glass box?
Maybe we can cover that cube with repulsion gel and it can break free from the glass.
I see an opening. No shame in trying. Ben shoots a portal underneath the gel and another above the glass box. The repulsion gel covers the cube and it starts to bounce off the glass rapidly.
Is it supposed to bounce that fast?
I don't know, I've never seen a cube covered in repulsion gel before until now. The cube bounces all over the room.
Quick, get it!
Ben and Eve run around trying to catch the cube.
Come here, you little cube.
Come back here! Come on, just let me
Here, little
catch you
cube.
with
Come on,
anti-gravity.
come back here.
Come on, stop bouncing around all over the
Please
place.
stop bouncing away from me. Stop
Please
it.
just stop
it.
bouncing away
Stop
from me.
bouncing.
They continue to run around trying to catch the cube. Eve follows the cube from behind.
Get back here, storage cube.
She looks at her hand and then looks at Ben.
Screw it.
She uses her powers to catch the cube.
Ow.
Eve! Eve drops the cube and Ben quickly catches the cube with anti-gravity. Why did you use your powers?
We had to catch the cube somehow.
I could have caught it with anti-gravity, but thanks. Eve, please try to refrain from using your powers until we find a safe house or something. Ben walks over to the water and washes the gel off the cube. He then walks over to the weighted storage button and places the cube onto it, and it activates an elevator.
Here, I have an easier way.
She runs to the elevator and jumps high enough to climb onto the lift.
Here, give me your hand.
Ben walks over to the elevator. Ben reaches out his hand and Eve pulls him up onto the elevator.
So, how do we make the elevator go up?
Like this. Ben shoots a portal above the cube, allowing the gel to cover the cube again. The cube bounces off the button and the elevator goes up.
Well, that cube will be bouncing around forever.
Probably. Cave Johnson's voice is heard once again.
Science isn't about why, it's about why not. Why is so much of our science dangerous? Why not marry safe science if you love it so much? In fact, why not invent a special safety door that won't hit you on the butt on the way out because you are fired? Now you test subject, you're doing fine. Yes, you. Box your stuff. Out the front door. Parking lot. Car. Goodbye.
The science here is dangerous because it actually kills people. They enter the elevator and it goes up.
Ben, what do you think your grandfather is planning?
When he spoke to me before the fall, he told me that he was going to test forever. I think he meant by inventing new technology that could be dangerous to society. He invented the portal gun, he invented sentry turrets, he could have created a black hole or a time machine or something. My grandfather has something planned for the world, and we can't let it happen.
You're right. So you're saying we have to save the world?
Sounds cheesy, but yeah. We have to save the world from my grandfather's inventions, and from himself. The scene changes to the next area. They exit the elevator, and Cave Johnson's voice is heard once again.
Congratulations. The simple fact that you're standing here listening to me means you've made a glorious contribution to science. As founder and CEO of Aperture Science, I thank you for your participation and hope we can count on you for another round of tests. We're not going to release this stuff into the wild until it's good and damn ready, so as long as you keep yourself in top physical form, there will always be a limo waiting for you. Say goodbye, Carolyn.
Goodbye, Carolyn.
She is a gem.
Ugh, I feel like we've been testing forever.
Don't worry, Eve. This will all be over soon. Ben sees a walkway from afar. He shoots a portal over there. Over there is our way through. We need to find another panel on this area. They walk inside the waiting room. They see an elevator entrance to the surface blocked off. Elevator to the surface? Huh. Wouldn't that be a miracle? Ben turns around and sees a portal panel. Oh, there's a portal panel. It was right behind us this whole time. Wow. Ben runs over to the panel. Eve follows Ben. She stops and looks at Cave Johnson's self-portrait. She looks at it with confusion.
Ugh.
She continues to follow Ben. The scene changes to them walking into another gel pump station.
There's an orange label on that pipe. Is that propulsion gel?
Yup. Looks like the next test will involve both repulsion and propulsion gel. Ben looks up and sees the pump control room. Let's head up there and turn on the propulsion gel. The scene changes to Ben and Eve landing in the control room. They enter and see desks, computers, and the levers that activate the gels.
You take one lever, I'll take the other.
They both take each lever. They push down both levers and the generators activate. An exit door opens. Okay, now that we've activated the propulsion gel, we just need to head further to activate the conversion gel. Then we'll have what we need in order to defeat my grandfather. They walk towards the exit door. They exit and they see the control room with a 70s vintage Aperture Science sign hovering above them.
That logo looks different than the last one.
Looks like we've entered the 70s era of Aperture Science.
How do you know for sure?
That logo was created in the 70s. They've changed the logo since it was the new decade around that time.
There's also that control room.
Looks safe enough to be a safe house, a good place to rest. Let's find a way up there. Cave Johnson's voice is heard once more.
Greetings, friend. I'm Cave Johnson, CEO of Aperture Science. You might know us as a vital participant in the 1968 Senate hearings on missing astronauts. And you've most likely used one of the many products we invented, but that other people have somehow managed to steal from us. Black Mesa can eat my bankrupt...
Sir, the testing?
Right. Now you might be asking yourself, Cave, just how difficult are these tests? What was in that phone book of a contract I signed? Am I in danger? Let me answer those questions with a question. Who wants to make $60? Cash. You can also feel free to relax for up to 20 minutes in the waiting room, which is a damn sight more comfortable than the park benches most of you were sleeping on when we found you. So, welcome to Aperture. You're here because we want the best, and you're it. Nope. Couldn't keep a straight face. Anyway, don't smudge up the glass down there. In fact, why don't you just go ahead and not touch anything unless it's test related?
So it's true that Cave Johnson hated Black Mesa.
Yeah, with a burning passion. He also wanted to keep this place going, but obviously he was running low on staff and was running out of money as well.
It must have been hard on him.
Doesn't matter how he felt about it. He deserved every single bit of it. The scene changes to them landing safely in front of the control room. Okay, this should be a good place to rest and to fix you up.
Fix me up?
What I've learned about you is that the heart is what gives you your powers, and your powers are malfunctioning. I might need to take the heart out in order to repair it.
No!
What? Don't do that! Why not?
What I also remember is that not only does this give me my powers, but it's what keeps me alive.
So it is like a human heart. No human can live without a heart. So if I take it out...
It would be like killing me.
Is there another way I can fix it?
My back can open up, revealing the inside of my exoskeleton. You'll have to fix my heart from the inside. You will need some tools in order to fix me.
There is a lower floor. I'll go down there and see if there's a toolbox or something that I can use to fix you.
I'm going to enter sleep mode. Do you mind plugging me in?
Eve sits down and Ben plugs her into the wall.
Thank you, Ben. Entering sleep mode.
Eve falls asleep. Ben leaves the room and goes down to the lower floor. The scene changes to the lower office areas. He looks around. Alright, let's see if I can find anything. He starts to search through cabinets. Nothing. Still nothing. He walks and sees a portrait of Cave Johnson. Thanks for everything, you monster. He goes into the other room and looks inside another cabinet and finds a toolbox. Yes, a toolbox! He grabs the toolbox and starts to head towards the exit. He then sees a couple of boxes with files inside. His curiosity entices him to look inside. Maybe just a quick look inside the files. He sets down the portal gun and the toolbox, and he starts to search through the boxes. He finds a file with the numbers 0924. Wait, that's Eve's serial number. Why is there a file of Eve here? He opens the file and finds the same blueprint of Eve and status reports. This is the same blueprint I saw back in the maintenance room when I first met Eve. A DVD disc falls out of the file. Ben looks at it. Huh? What's this? A DVD disc? Why is this in Eve's file? He picks up the disc and flips it over. A girl's name is labeled on the disc. Ben reads the name in confusion. Evelyn? Hello everyone, it's ACFilms here. Thank you so much for listening to the 6th chapter of my original story, Portal Stories Survival Test. If you like chapters 1 through 6, please give me your support for chapter 7, which is in early stages of production and is coming very soon. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and thank you so much for listening. Stay awesome, AC family!